Hi all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay. So, in yesterday's session, what we discussed?
What is MuleSoft and what are the tools are required to
Okay.
use MuleSoft?
Mm-hmm.
And the company's requirement, how project will be getting from client.
Okay. So very good. So yesterday we discussed about what is MuleSoft, what is integration, okay, and what in all the softwares required, to use this MuleSoft. And then compared to this MuleSoft, what and all the other integration tools which are available in the market. After that, and also we discussed about different phases of MuleSoft. How many phases are there in MuleSoft?
3 phases.
Three phases. Very good. What are they?
Design,
Deploy,
and
deployment.
Very good. Design, development, and as well as deployment. Okay, perfect. So now let me open that PPT. So for design phase, what we are going to use?
Any point platform.
Any point platform. Very good. For development, we are
Any
going
point
to
studio.
any point studio.
studio.
Okay. So for deployment,
Cloud Hub.
we are going to deploy our applications to Cloud Hub. See, 95% we are going to, I can say 95 or 98%, we are going to deploy our applications to Cloud Hub. Okay. So the remaining 5% or 3%, whatever it may be, they are going to use on-premises. On-prem means on our premises. That means we will have our own server. Understood? So we will see the difference between on-prem server and Cloud Hub. I'll take one separate session. So we will discuss in detail. Okay. So now, so we have three phases, right? Design, development, and as well as deployment. So are we going to work all the three phases?
Yeah.
Depends. Not exactly, right?
Based on the requirement.
Very good. Based on the requirement and based on the resources as well.
Yes.
Resource is nothing but like we are the resources, employees. Understood? Let me open this. Okay. So can you see here? So we have different types of companies, right? Like we do have very big MNCs, like we do have, some medium range companies like CMM level 4 or level 3 companies, right? And then we have some startup companies. Okay. So, I almost worked with all these different types of categories. I worked with a very big MNC, and I worked with some level 3 or level 4 companies, and I worked as a startup company also. Now, so based on these three types of companies, I will tell you how it is going to work. See, first thing, I told you, if you want to use this MuleSoft, we need some setup softwares, right or wrong?
Yes.
So what are the softwares required? Anypoint
Anypoint
platform application,
studio.
Anypoint Studio, Postman, Git and GitHub, and one communication tool required, right?
Yes.
So are we going to install all these softwares in the organization?
Yeah.
So who is going to install the softwares?
No.
Teams team.
Hmm?
Technical
IT
architect. Sometimes
team,
we are using
Admin.
the developer.
IT support team will be there, so they used to install.
Okay, let me tell you. As I told you, we do have different types of companies, right? Based on these companies, it will be vary. Okay.
Yes.
So first, let me go with this MNCs, very big MNCs. So in the very big MNCs, what will happen? So first thing, we are not going to install any software at any cost in the office. Understood? Why? Because we are not authorized to install or download anything in the office laptop. That is point number one you need to remember. Okay. So in very big MNCs, what will happen? They are going to use some ticketing tools. Okay. They maybe use, ServiceNow. Have you heard about ServiceNow?
Service no Jira.
Jira is the project management tool. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So in this ServiceNow, what will happen? So the moment you joined any organization, so they will give you one spreadsheet. Okay. Spreadsheet is nothing but Excel sheet. So you know Excel sheet, right? So in the Excel sheet, they will mention, or say suppose if you are Java developer, imagine. Okay. So you will get a mail saying that, hey, you have to, install the below softwares. If you are a MuleSoft developer, you will get, list of softwares for MuleSoft developers. So they are going to share with you. So in this, they will give like this. So suppose if you are a MuleSoft developer, they will give like this, all the softwares. Okay. Once you receive that spreadsheet, what you need to do? So you have to log into the ServiceNow account. Okay. They will provide you username and password. See here, what we will do if you want to log in with Amazon or Facebook, what we will do? Just simply we will click on, here, right? And then if you click on sign in, what will happen? So you can log in, you can provide your username and password, right? So after that, what I will do? If I want to book a iPhone, what I will do? Can someone tell me? If you want to book iPhone, what you will do?
You have to mention the address and
Why? See, address and everything already it will be there,
We
right?
need to search the mobile first.
Very good.
yes.
First thing, what kind of iPhone you want? Whether you want to go with iPhone 13 or iPhone 13 Pro or iPhone 14, that you have to search over in the search box. So the moment you click on search, all the relevant information it is going to be displayed. Can you see here? Apple 13, iPhone 13. Okay, can you see? This is 13 Pro and then this is the rate. Okay. Here what we will do based on the configurations. Okay, configurations, color and price. So you can you can add some product to the cart based on your budget, your like what are the features you like. What you can do, you are going to add that product to the cart, right? So imagine, so maybe I like this product. So what I'll do, I'm going to click on add to cart. So the moment I click on add to cart, it will go there and it will be there in the cart. Okay. Next, similarly, if I want to book few more products, what I can do, I can search it and I can add to the
To
cart,
the
right?
card. Yes.
Similarly, in the service now, what we will do, we are going to search all the softwares in the service now account. Okay. So suppose I want to install any Punch Studio. Just what I'll do, I'll go to this service now account. I'm going to search any Punch Studio. Okay. The moment I search any Punch Studio, it will display the different versions of any Punch Studio. So like this. So So what version I want, I can add to the cart. Okay. Similarly, I'm going to add all the list of softwares like Postman. I'm going to add, some Microsoft Teams by default, we will get it. Slack, like this, all the tools we are going to add to the cart. So once we add it to the cart, what is the next step?
Purchase.
We are going to buy that product, right? What we will do, we will click on this buy to the product. So the moment I click on this, what will happen? It will take to you payment gateway, right? And then we need to pay the amount, correct?
Yes.
So in the service now also, what will happen? Once you added all your items to the cart, we have option called submit. The moment you submit, what will happen? Internally, one mail will go to your project manager. So once you joined any organization, you are going to report one manager, right? Your reporting
Yes.
manager. So the mail will go to that particular person. Okay, that guy, he is going to check that mail. Okay, this guy is really required all these softwares. ఈ సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ అన్ని అతనికి అవసరమా? He is going to check. Okay, if he said okay means he is having some option called proceed. The moment you click on okay or proceed option, what will happen? Again you will get the mail saying that
Rolling.
your manager is approved below softwares, please install it. Like this you will get the mail and you will get the ServiceNow link. Once you click on that ServiceNow link, what will happen? It will take to you ServiceNow website, and what you can do directly, you just install all the softwares. Install options will be there. If you click on this, automatically softwares will be installed on your machines. Understood?
Yes. Yes.
So this is how it is going to work in the very big MNCs. Okay.
Okay.
Next, level 3 or level 4 companies. Okay. In this companies, what will happen? Same. What they will do, they are going to maintain their own tool. Okay, not ServiceNow. They are not going to buy. See, this ServiceNow ticketing cost will be more. Okay. So what they will do internally, they are going to maintain their own tools. Okay. Suppose if you joined newly, so you want to request for softwares, right? They are going to maintain their own ticketing tools. So in that, what we need to do? So we need to raise a ticket. Okay, if you want to raise a ticket, the moment you click on raise a ticket, it will show you couple of options. Install new softwares. Okay, update something. Okay, fill the time sheet. Like this, so many things will be there. All the couple of options you will get. In that, what you need to do? Install new software option, you have to select it. Once you click on that, what will happen? So it will come like our mail. Once you open mail, we will get something, right? If you click on compose, so what will happen? You will get some mail. Can you see? So in the body, you have to mention what and all these softwares required. Similarly, in that mail also, you have to write it. So list of softwares, you have to write it. What and all the softwares required. Okay. They are not going to provide some spreadsheet and all. So we need to write. As a MuleSoft developer, we know, right? So everything we need to write it and click on OK. The moment you click on OK, what will happen? Ticket will be generated. So you will get ticket ID. That ticket ID, they are going to assign to one network admin. Okay. So what this guy will do, network admin, again, he is going to contact you saying that, okay, so why you want to all these softwares? Then you have to tell them, hey, I got one new project. So for this, I need this kind of softwares. Then he's going to respond, okay, boss. So if you want to this below softwares, Okay, I need your approval from your manager and a networking team head. So what you need to do, same mail you have to forward to your manager and a network team admin. Okay, saying that, okay, so due to project requirement, I want to install these softwares. So can you please approve the same? Like this, you have to send a mail to them. Once you send a mail, what will happen? They are going to reply to you saying that approved. So once you got mail, from them, so same mail you have to forward to the network engineer. Okay. So once you forward it to them, again he is going to reach you. He is going to access your system. Okay. Through IP address, he can access your system. Okay. And he is going to install all the softwares in your laptop. Okay. So this is how it is going to happen in the mid companies. And the final one is startup companies. Okay. In the startup companies, there is no ticketing tool, nothing. Okay. No one will be there. You are the only boss. Okay. So directly you can go to Google and you can download. How we are going to download now for training purpose? Similarly, you have to download it. All will be open source. If any paid tool will be there, we need to inform to them so that what they will do, they are going to pay that money so that we can install that. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
So one thing you need to remember, in the organization, we never ever install any software at any cost by our own. Understood?
Okay.
Sometimes what will happen, without knowing what you guys will do, you guys are accessing Gmails over there. Okay. Some of the organization, they won't allow this kind of emails and all. Okay. So the moment you click on, Gmail, Facebook, or YouTube, automatically it will be blocked. Some firewall will be there, it is going to block you. So you cannot open that kind of websites. Some companies, what will happen, it will allow Gmails. The moment you allow Gmail, if you are sending some information to your Gmail, what will happen? A mail trigger will go to some corresponding person. Okay. So that, you cannot do that. Understood? Okay, I got one message. These are all general things. Can you please go through with the technical stuff? Okay. See, if you are working, you know all this. Many people are not working. Okay. Some people, they don't know anything. They joined this. Okay. So that's why I'm explaining all these things. Okay. So installing softwares, downloading something, that is not a good practice. Okay. What they will do, they will be escalated. So that's why I'm explaining all these things. Understood? Okay. This is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next. So we do have three phases, right? Design, development, deployment. So for design purpose, what we can do, we are going to use this AnyPoint platform. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to click on sign out. Guys, can someone please go on mute? Okay. See here, if you open this website, let me share this with you. So I'm going to post you in the chat box. Can someone try to copy paste it? Okay. So I posted in the chat box. You guys can copy that link somewhere in your notepad or wherever you want. Okay. So then click on sign up option. The moment you click on sign up, so we need to provide all these basic details like your full name, email address, mobile number, company, username and password. And then click on these two check boxes and then accept and create account. So within a minute, you can create this AnyPoint platform account. So already I do have an account. So what I'll do, I'm going to click on sign in. Okay, and then I'll click on sign in. So the moment I click on sign in, it will take to you this page, Anypoint platform. Okay. Next. So once we click on this, it will take to you this main page. So your Anypoint platform page will be look like this. Can you see here? We do have so many services. Like here you can see Design Center, Exchange, Anypoint Studio Download, Data Graph, Management Center. All these options are available. Okay. Same options you could see in the left hand side. Can you see here 3 horizontal lines? Just click on it. You could see all these things. Okay. Same Design Center, Exchange, Data Graph, Management Center, all you could see over here. Okay. Either you can go and select this, or directly you can select this. Okay. So let me explain what is the use of this Design Center, all this stuff, high level. Okay. So what is the main use of this Design Center? In the Design Center, we are going to create our APIs. So what do you mean by API here? Anyone having any idea?
Application program interface.
Very good. API is nothing but application programming interface. So without knowing this API, you used in so many places. Okay. So are you able to see my screen properly?
Mm.
Okay. So let me maximize it. Okay. So as you said, API is nothing but application programming interface. Okay. So let me give you one general example. So I think everyone went to a restaurant, right?
Right.
So in the restaurant, what will happen? The moment you reach restaurant, what you will do? First, we will sit in the table, right? After that, what will happen? We are going to check the menu, right? So then what is the next step? Waiter will come. What he will do?
They will take the order.
Okay, they will take the order. So who is going to give the order?
The end user.
So we are the users, imagine. So what we will do? We are going to provide some request to the waiter saying that, hey boss, I need one special chicken biryani. I need some starters. Okay. Whatever you like, what you will do, you are going to provide some request to the waiter. Okay. So what this guy will do, waiter, he is going to take the request from you, and the same request he is going to pass to the kitchen. So in the kitchen, who is going to take your request?
The chef.
Chef. Very good. Chef will take your request. Based on your request, he is going to prepare. Okay. And then he is going to provide a response back to the waiter. What this guy will do, waiter? Waiter is going to take the same response and he is going to provide the same response to the end user. Okay. Here, waiter will act as an API. Understood? So similarly, let me show you one simple example. So already you guys are using Red Bus or something, right? So why I'm saying many people are booking the buses. So that's why I'm showing this example so that you can understand very easily. See, this is my source. This is my target. The moment I click on search, this is the request I'm passing. So the moment I click on search bus, what will happen? Search bus is one of the API. The moment I click on this API, if I call this API, internally, what will happen? It is going to pass same request to the database, and it is going to validate, and it will give back response to the user. See, here we are getting the response, right or wrong? So this is also one of the API. Okay. And can you see view seats? Again, if you click on view seats, internally one API will call, and whatever the seats are available, whatever the seats are booked in this API, everything it will display. See? So you got this. How you got this? Internally one API will call, and it is going to display the information. Okay. These are all available seats. These are booked seats. Okay. These are all for reserved for female. Understood? So each and everything, okay, whatever we are using, most of them we are going to use APIs only. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So that kind of APIs we are going to create in the design center. Where it is. Okay. So in this design center, we are going to create different kinds of APIs. Okay. So for that purpose, we are going to use this design center. Okay. Once you create this, all your APIs, what is the next step?
Develop.
Directly, we cannot go to the development. What we need to do?
Validating.
Validating. See, whenever, if you construct any kind of house, what they will do? They are going to give you some design. Okay. That design they will show to you, right? So if you like that design, what you will do? They are going to start our building, right? They are going to construct our building. So if you don't like the design, what you will do? Saying that, hey boss, I don't like this design. Can you please come up with a different design? So that time what he will do? He is going to change the design and he will come back. So unless you like the design, he is going to keep on giving different types of designs, right? If you went for shopping, you are going to see different types of shirts or pants, whatever it may be. Like ultimately, finally, end of the day, whatever you like, that it is going to pick, right? So similarly, here also, whatever we design, we need to share this design to the client. If client is saying okay, then only we need to start development. Unless we cannot start development. Understood? If you said some change, again we need to redesign our RAML and we need to give it to the client. Okay. So once you got the proper approval from your team lead or client, okay, so then only you need to go for further steps. Okay. So this is how we can use the design center. I'll show you all
Hello,
this.
sir. A small doubt.
Yes.
Actually, APIs is designed by a MuleSoft developer, or for
Yes.
example,
We are the only one who is going to develop this APIs.
For example, we have to take the Red Bus. Red Bus is a many travels will be there. For example, Morningstar and SVR. Each travels you have to create one own API.
Each travel you can consider it as one API.
Oh, that APIs is developed by the MuleSoft or
MuleSoft only.
Okay, scratch to
from beginning to ending total.
Ending, you have to create the APIs based on the design.
Correct. So here what we will do, always all travels will be same, right? So travel name will be different, and what else is different? Maybe cost will be different, right?
Yeah, cost will be different. For example, the APIs is some of the options is also different. The each travels is the user interface will be the
not
UI
different.
is
Can you
different.
see? UI is not different. Can you see? Say Jabba travels, Sri Krishna travels.
Okay.
So you can see everything. Time will be differ, okay, and the cost will be differ. That's
cost will differ.
Rest of the things are same.
Base of the API will be same.
Yeah.
Rest
You have
of the
create
API
one
will be
API.
same.
You have to use the reusability on that API.
Correct. Very good. Whatever will be there here reusable, same we can create one API. Okay. If you want to
They
use
used to multiple travelers.
Multiple accounts. You have to
very
create the
good. We
multiple
can
accounts.
create multiple APIs. Very good.
Yes.
So this is how it is going to happen in the real time. We cannot create n number of APIs.
Yes.
What we can do, if you want to reuse anything same, you can reuse that API. I can
Yeah,
Is
show
there
you.
first
going
you
to
have to
do
create the
manually
one
for the
design.
every travelers? Because see, if you load the this page, almost
Okay.
they are getting more than 100 travelers.
Yes.
So 100 APIs they are going to manually, or they are
No,
something any kind of.
they'll create one API. So
Okay.
all travels will be only reuse, right? Only some couple of change will be there.
Yes.
What these guys will do, they are going to import that API to this project. Imagine
Okay.
Rajesh
Yeah.
Transport is
Understood.
other API.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first design is same for all the APIs.
Correct. Here we are
So
going to
ultimately
use,
APIs will be different, but implementation plan is single.
Single. Yes.
correct.
Okay.
So this is how it is going to work in the
Just
organization.
naming format will one by one you have to rename the
Rename it.
APIs.
Correct. That's it.
Okay.
I'll tell you, here we will get one concept, there we will discuss. Okay. Next. So once you design this API, we need to publish this API. Once you got a feedback from the client, after that we need to publish this API to the exchange. Once you publish this APIs to the exchange, what will happen? Other developers, they can see your specifications. So where can you see your apps? In Play Store and App Store, right? So similarly, here also what will happen? Whatever the apps which you developed, that it will be stored in the exchange. So once you place in the exchange, what will happen? Your team members, your managers, they can see this specification. Okay. And also you have some manager, right?
Yes.
For each and everyone will have some manager. See, manager, he don't know MuleSoft, right or wrong?
Yes.
See, manager is always, 90% he's a functional guy, not technical guy. Understood?
Yes.
Functional
You
guy,
have to manage all the accounts.
you need to maintain the different types of accounts, saying
Yes.
that what is your progress, what you done yesterday, what you are going to do today. Like this, he is going to take, some info from you and same going to update to client or something. Okay. Apart from this, you don't know anything about MuleSoft. Okay. So for him, they are not going to provide access to this design center. Why? Because this is only assigned to MuleSoft developer. See, whatever the options which you can see here, in Office, you are not going to access all these options. Understood? Very few, based on your experience, they are going to give you access to these services. You will not get full access to this AnyPoint platform. Understood? Okay. So next, we'll publish this APIs to the exchange. Then AnyPoint Studio. Once this is done, what we need to do? We need to start our development. Once design is completed, we need to start this development. For this, we have to use this studio. Okay. So like this, we have to use this. Understood? After that, once development is done, what is the next step? Deployment. So if you want to deploy your application, you have to use this runtime manager. Okay. By using this, we can deploy. So once you deploy your application, what we need to do? We need to secure your applications, right? So that what we will do, we are going to apply some policies. See, policy is nothing but like you guys heard about some offers, right?
Offer.
Yeah, in very starting, what will happen if they launch Zomato apps and all? So if we register very first time, flat 150 rupees, we will get the offer, right?
Right.
That offer is valid only for one time. If you try same offer second time, it is showing some pop-up message saying that this offer is only valid for first time users. Why it will not come for second time user? How they are going to create like this?
They have created some backend restriction.
And not restrictions. What they will do, they are going to apply some policy. Okay. saying that rate limiting policy. Rate limiting policy is nothing but we can restrict the number of requests. If you give number of requests one per particular only one person, okay, if you mention one, so that what will happen, it will be valid only for one time. If they will mention 10, what will happen, it is applicable for 10 times. Understood? So sometimes what will happen in shopping malls, we may get some offers. Okay, if you are using Citibank, if you spend more than 15,000, you will get 1,500 rupees off. Okay, this will be valid for 2 times for a week or 2 times for a month. Like this we will get, right, some card offers. So what they will do, they are going to apply this kind of policies. Okay, I am going to show you almost 5 to 6, 7 policies, different types of policies in this course. Okay, so after that we need to monitor these tools. Okay, so how your application is behaving, everything you can see your logs and all. Okay, so this is the high level explanation about this AnyPoint platform. Okay, now what I'll do, I will start with the design today. So for that, yes.
So I have small doubt. For example, right now, yes, seeing the red bus account. Na? First, we have designed the API. Na? So
Correct.
those API, you have to implement the drag and drop. What are the application?
First
Dark
thing,
Studio. Na?
one thing. First thing, whatever it may be, whether it is a red bus or Abibus or Nokia
Example.
project, whatever it may be, first thing, we will get the requirement from the client.
Yes.
Okay, once we got the requirement, they are going to assign that in the Jira. Jira is nothing but project management tool.
Yes.
So once they will assign that requirement to you, immediately you will get the mail saying that there is a story assigned to you or theory assigned to you. So the moment you receive that mail, you have to go to Jira and you have to see your task. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And then in the task, they will mention, okay, you have to develop some API. Okay.
Yes.
So for this, if you required anything, you can comment it over there. Okay, I'm going to develop this API, but I need sample request, sample response for this API. Like this, you can comment it. So after that, what they will do, they are going to share you that sample request or response.
Yes.
Or else simply they will say saying that already it will be there in the spreadsheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So once we received that, what we need to do, we need to start our design. Click on start design. So the moment you click on start designing, okay, it will take to you this page. Okay.
Yeah.
Here,
create new.
click on this. So the moment you click on this create new, you could see so many options. Okay. First one, can you see? New API specification. That means above, can you see? New project from scratch. So if you want to create a brand new project, if you want to create your API from scratch at the beginning, you can go with this option. Okay. Second option, new fragment. So just now we discussed, right, reusability. Fragment is nothing but it is a piece of code where we can reuse for other APIs. So suppose if you develop one API, same you want to implement for other API, what you can do? You can create a fragment and you can import it in other API. That's it. Okay. So new Mule app. So this is for development purpose. Now you can ask me one question. Hey Kishore, for development, already we do have AnyPoint Studio, right?
Yes.
So why again they mention here? Okay, that means still it is, under process. Still they are developing this. It is not yet fully developed. In the organization, partially developed. In the office, we are not going to use this at any cost. Then you can ask me why they develop this, why they are going to develop this. Why? Because they need to have all the services in one single plate. Understood?
Yeah.
so that everything we can access here itself. So in that reason they are going to use this. And meanwhile, if you want to use this, we need internet connection, right or wrong?
Yes.
So without internet we cannot open this application, right? But for this studio, internet is not required. Once you download this tool, anytime you can access this. Understood? Next, new async API. This is newly added, so we are not going to cover this topic in our course. Next, import from file. That means, see, they are going to recruit, they are going to hire MuleSoft developers, right? So can someone tell me in which cases they are going to hire one company?
They are having a
Based on
new
the
project
requirement.
based on the MuleSoft.
Okay, if they will have one new requirement, they are going to hire. That is one case. Can someone tell me any other case?
You have to
Vacancies.
migrate the,
No, not migration.
sorry.
If someone left the project, what will happen? We need to fulfill that resource, right?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Okay, suppose imagine you are working some company, IBM. Okay, after 1 year, you left that company. Okay, you are working as a MuleSoft developer or any other developer. Okay, so once you left the organization, in the 1 year you developed some project, right? So after that, once you left the organization, someone else joined to that same project. Okay, up to now, whatever raml you created, that if you can share to him directly, you can upload from here. So if you click on this, choose a file. So once you share that file, you can keep it somewhere in your desktop or downloads, right? So directly you can upload that raml. So that what will happen, whatever he designed, everything you will get it. So we can use that option. Okay, next, can you say sync from existing GitHub repository? I told you, right, we are going to use GitHub. That directly we can use this. This feature they added 1 week back. Most recently they added this feature.
You have to put the GitHub directly.
Yes, correct. So this is the use of all these options. Now
So
which
in this
option we need to-
scenario, sorry, Vishwa. So
Yes.
in this scenario, only suppose if you want to get the API specification for one means of integration, so we are going to get it from the GitHub.
Not GitHub. Once you design this APIs, you have to push your APIs to the GitHub.
Yes.
Okay, so that what will happen, it will be more secure. Some other developer fellows, they can download and they can update something if you are not coming to the office, if you are on leave, something. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay, so in our case, which option we need to go?
First one.
First option.
First option. Why? Because we are going to create our API from various scats. So just select this and the project name. So who is going to provide this project name to us?
Scrum team, I think.
Client only.
In the spreadsheet, they will mention, right? Everything, requirement, project name.
Requirement document there will be.
So what you can do, just copy paste from this,
That you have to mention the name.
yeah. See here, I'm writing my first -API. Okay, you can give the naming conventions with the hyphens. Okay, always this is the best practice. So can you see here, you are getting one more option. I'm comfortable designing it on my own. So here we need to select the raml version. So what is raml? RESTful API modeling language. Okay, so here we do have different versions of raml. raml 1.0 and 0.8. Okay, now this is the interview question, guys. What is the difference between raml 1.0 and 0.8? If you are keeping 2 years of experience, they may ask you these kind of questions. Okay, so try to prepare answer for this question. Okay, so raml version 1.0. Okay, so one more thing, if you are attending any client interviews, okay, if you are talking with a client, most of them, some foreigners, right? So wherever you can see 0, you can pronounce it as O. Okay. Why? Because foreigners always they will call this as O. Okay, 0 they will call it as O. So if you pronounce it as Ramel 1.0 or O.8, okay, so they will think, okay, this guy already will have some experience with these clients. Okay, like this they will think, okay, you will get some good impression. Okay, so Ramel 1.0, select this and then click on create API. So the moment you click on create API, okay, you can see two things. See what we got. By default, you received two things. What is this? Ramel version and then title. Okay. You guys are there?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay. See by default, we got two things. How we got these two?
We selected in.
You selected
Because we
Ramal as
provided
1.0.
Automatic will be generated in back.
because we provided the version and then title. So that's why it came.
Project name.
Okay. Now let me explain about all this design center stuff. And now let me go back to PPT. Okay. So the moment you create an API, you could see this API designer. Can you see this? Here we have total 4 partitions: file browser, editor, API console, and then chef. Okay. So same we got it over here. From here only I took screenshot. Sorry, not this. This is studio. Can you see? Okay. So this portion in the left hand side, whatever you can see, this area we can call it as file browser. Okay. So in this file browser, what we will do? We can create a files and folders. Okay. What is this area?
Editor.
Editor. Very good. So in this editor, what we can do? We can edit it and we can write our own ramels over here. Okay. And then API console. So whatever you wrote here, everything it will display in the console. Okay. And the most important final one is chef. In this chef, okay, here you will get the intelligence. As I told you, uh, in MuleSoft there is no coding, right?
Yes.
So
Disable.
we will get the intelligence. We need to select it. So now I'll show you something.
I have one doubt.
Yes.
Is it shelf or chef?
Shell. You can call it as L silent. Chef.
Okay.
You can call it as chef. Okay. See the moment if you click on enter, okay, you can see something in the chef. Okay. So here you will get the intelligence. Automatically we need to select it. We don't want to, write any code over here. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I'm going to see in Ramel, we have 3 things. Okay. We have root session, body, and then headers. Let me show you. Okay. So first of all, what is Ramel? RESTful API modeling language. So Ramel will have some structure. In Ramel, 3 sessions are there: root session, header session, body session. So whatever you can see here, very first one, this is the root session. Okay. In the root session, what and all will be available in the root? Only you have to write this. Okay. Guys, can someone go on mute? Thank you. Okay. So in the root session, what and all options available? Version. So version V0 or V1. So you can ask me one question. Hey, already you mentioned version, right? Again, why? What is this version?
That will be the RAML version and this will be the API version.
Very good. Perfect. So this will be the RAML version. We cannot change this RAML version. Okay. See, the moment I click on enter, see, I could see chef, right? Some intelligence. If I change this RAML version, see, we're not getting any chef and all. See, and it got turned into a complete black color. So this RAML version we cannot change until unless they will release the new version, right? So if you download some apps, from Play Store or App Store, there will be some version, right? So you can download whatever the version will be there. You cannot update that version until unless they will release it, right? So here also same. So this is the language version and then this is the API version. Here you can write anything. It will not throw any error. See, it is not throwing any error. Clear? Okay. Next, click on enter. See, again version it is not showing in the root. Why? Because already we used. Then click on protocols. See, the moment I click on protocols, here I can see HTTP and HTTPS. What is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTPS means?
It is a secured HTTPS.
Secure Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. Again, if you are going with somebody making noise, please go on mute. Thank you. Okay, if you have questions, you can unmute and you can ask me. Okay? Next. So let me select this HTTP. Okay. So this is the interview question. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Okay, you have to prepare answer for this. Today I gave two interview questions. One is RAML version 1.2 and 0.8, and then difference between HTTP and HTTPS. Okay. Next, similarly, we need to construct our API. Okay, this again from scratch. Tomorrow we will continue because today we don't have much time. So tomorrow also completely free session. So try to attend tomorrow also. Okay. So any questions?
No, sir.
Others, any questions?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay, currently there is only this batch running or any other batch is going on?
So evening one batch is running, so that it is going to be, end up very soon.
సార్ అక్కడ వర్షన్ పెట్టాం కదా వర్షన్ విఓ అది మనమే మెన్షన్ చేయాలా
మనమే రాయాలి
వర్షన్
మనమే రాయాలి. సి వెరీ ఫస్ట్ టైం మీరు రాసినప్పుడు ఏంటంటే వర్షన్ V1 అట్లా రాస్తాం. ఓకేనా, మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడు అప్డేట్ అవుతుంది వర్షన్? ఇఫ్ యూ యాడ్ ఎనీ ఎక్స్ట్రా న్యూ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ వీ నీడ్ టు చేంజ్ ద వర్షన్. ఇవన్నీ చెప్తాను మీకు స్క్రాచ్. ఇప్పుడు మీరు వాట్సాప్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తే సమ్ వర్షన్ ఉంటుంది.
Sir, good morning. What is the timing of evening batch, sir?
Evening not yet started. It may take some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evening time ఎన్నికి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు?
Maybe it could be same 7 to 8.
Okay.
See, I will start, monthly only 2 batches. One is morning 7 to 8, evening 7 to 8. That's it.
Okay.
If we'll get more inquiries, what we will do, we will start 8 to 9 also.
Saturday class ఉంటుందండి.
Okay, sir. 8 to 9 is better, sir, for us.
Okay. Saturday, Sunday ఏమవుతుందంటే మీరందరూ ఓకే అంటే I will take Saturday, Sunday also. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒక సమ్ 35 మెంబర్స్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు కదా, సో అందరూ జాయిన్ అవ్వరు కదా. సో మీరంతా జాయిన్ అయ్యాక నేను ఏం చేస్తానంటే ఐ విల్ క్రియేట్ వన్ వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్. ఓకే, మీకు అప్పుడు సాటర్డే క్లాస్ కావాలి అంటే మీరు ఎంతమంది మెజారిటీ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఇఫ్ యూ సెడ్ yes means I will take Saturday and Sunday also. Saturday, Sunday I'll be completely free. I'm ready to take the sessions. Okay.
Okay.
But some people will think, hey, Saturday, Sunday also, what is the class? We can win it in there. Some people they will think like this. It's up to you guys. If you are okay, I'm ready to take.
Let's not.
Including Saturday, Sundays, it is 35 days or excluding Saturdays, Sundays?
Sorry?
So is it including Saturdays and Sundays 35 days or excluding?
Whatever it may be, it could be Saturday or Sunday. I need some 35 days.
Okay.
Did you got my question? So 35 days means 35 hours I want. Okay. If you take Saturday and Sunday also, exactly, 1 month, 1 week, your course will be completed. So if you don't want Saturday, Sundays, 1 more week, it will be extended.
Yeah, let's not have Saturday, Sunday.
Not only you, like what we will do once, many people will enroll, we will take their opinions. I'll take your opinions and then we'll see. Okay. So try to attend tomorrow. Tomorrow, what we will do, we are going to construct one API. Okay. From this scratch. Okay. So this design, if you go to other institutes, they will teach you 1 day or max 2 days. That's it. Here, what I will do, only design I'm going to teach you up to 10 days. What I will do, first I will explain very basic things. Then I will take to you advanced classes. After that, I will take to you some live APIs. Okay. So I can promise you within 10 days, you will become an expert in the design. Okay. If someone will ask you any question in the interview, you can easily answer. That kind of confidence you will get it. At the same time, you are going to implement everything by your own. Okay. So this kind of confidence you will get it within 10 days.
So live APIs and real time APIs.
Real time APIs and not calculator, student, employee. ఇవన్నీ మీకు బేసిక్స్ లో చెప్తాను. ఓకేనా? సో లైవ్ ఏపీఎస్ అంటే ఆఫీస్ లో పడే చెప్తాను. అంటే ఒక పేమెంట్ చేసినప్పుడు ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, పేమెంట్ గేట్వే ఏపీఎస్ ఇలాంటివి చెప్తాను. ఒక బ్యాంకింగ్ ఏపీఎస్. ఓకేనా? సో మీకు చెప్పే దాంట్లో రిక్వెస్ట్ రెస్పాన్స్ ఎంత అంటే మాక్సిమం 10 lines 20 lines చెప్తారండి ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ లో. ఓకేనా? సో నేను ఇచ్చే రిక్వెస్ట్ రెస్పాన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ 6000 lines ఉంటుంది. ఆఫీస్ లో అలాంటి రెస్పాన్స్ మీకు చూపిస్తుంది.
డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏం లేవా సార్?
ఏంటండి? ఎందులో అయినా డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఉంటాయండి. ఇప్పుడు MuleSoft డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటి అంటే, ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ వెరీ హై. ఓకేనా? గైస్ ప్లీజ్ గో ఆన్ మ్యూట్. సో కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ వెరీ హై. సో కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ వెరీ హై అంటే వీఆర్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు పే ది కాస్ట్, రైట్? Company will pay to the MuleSoft. They will give the subscription to them. That's it. So that is not our head. Company will take care. Company is getting, so much of money because of this tool. So that's why they can pay this. Okay. Initially it will be, very low only. So after that they increase this MuleSoft. Can you see? Platform challenges. So first thing is Anypoint Studio. Sometimes it will hang even if you increase the memory up to 8 GB. See, మనకి 8 GB మెమరీ ఉన్న ఏమవుతుంది అంటే ఈ MuleSoft లో కొన్నిసార్లు హ్యాంగ్ అవుతుంది ఇది స్టూడియో. ఓకేనా? అదొకటే డిసడ్వాంటేజ్. సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ కాస్ట్. సో రైట్ నౌ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్, బట్ in the organization they are going to use licensed one. Can you see? High license cost compared to other platforms. ఎందుకు హై లైసెన్స్ అంటే అన్ని సర్వీసెస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఆబ్వియస్ గా హై ఉంటుంది. అర్థమవుతుంది? ఈ రెండే ఛాలెంజెస్. ఇవి డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ అన్నాను నేను, జస్ట్ ఛాలెంజెస్ అంతే.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చాలా ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టూల్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదండి.
అవునండి.
ఇవి టిప్కో అని IBM వాళ్ళు టూల్ అని ఇట్లా ఉన్నాయి, కానీ దీనికి ఎందుకు ఇట్లా
నిన్న క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారా?
ఆ,
నిన్న నా క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారా?
అటెండ్ అయ్యానండి.
నిన్న ఏం చెప్పాను నేను? అన్ని టూల్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా MuleSoft ఎందుకు మార్కెట్ లో హై డిమాండ్ ఉందంటే, ఇప్పుడు MuleSoft లో మీకు ఇన్ని సర్వీసెస్ ఉన్నాయి, చూపించాను కదా.
అవునవునండి.
లాట్ మెనీ సర్వీసెస్.
Yes, yes.
ఇవి వేరే టూల్స్ లో ఇవన్నీ ఉండవండి. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు మానిటరింగ్ చేయాలంటే సపరేట్ టూల్ మీరు కొనుక్కోవాలి. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
ఈ విజువలైజర్ మళ్ళీ కొనుక్కోవాలి, డిప్లాయ్ చేయాలంటే
టైం
మళ్ళీ
మేనేజర్, API మేనేజర్.
ఇట్లా అన్నిటికీ సపరేట్ గా లైసెన్స్ బై చేయాలి.
మోర్ ఫీచర్స్ ఇచ్చారు. ఓకే.
మోర్ ఫీచర్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి, మీరు ఏదైనా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయొచ్చు ఈజీగా.
సార్ ఒకసారి మేనేజ్మెంట్ సెంటర్ లో ఉన్న టూల్స్ గురించి ఒకసారి చెప్తారా?
అన్ని మీకు ఇన్ డీటెయిల్ గా చెప్తానండి. ఓకేనా? ఇవన్నీ మనం కవర్ చేస్తాం క్లాసెస్. ఓకే ఓకే గైస్, అదర్ సెషన్ people they are joining. We'll catch up tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Guys, 8 a.m. batch, please drop up and again log in. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.